In life, there are going to be storms, there are going to be challenges, there are going to be obstacles, there are going to be speed bumps that are going to slow you down or try to prevent you and make you think that you can't get through whatever it is you were going through. I want you to know that it is in that moment and within that storm that you choose not to quit. You can't stop fighting. You have to. If you are going through something really, really hard right now, I want you to understand that if you quit, you won't get through it, you know? And I want you to know that if you can find the strength to continue to persevere, to break through whatever it is that you are going through, you will overcome it. Whatever it is you are going through, you will overcome it. But you have to persevere. You have to fight. You have to have that mindset that where you are isn't where you always will be. Because you will get through what it is you are going through. You will overcome it. I want you to think of life like this. And for me, when I reflect on my life, and I like to look at myself from a third person view, I don't see myself in a chair. I just see me. And I want you to picture yourself walking through life. Okay, I want you to picture yourself walking through dirt, because that's ultimately what Earth is. It's just dirt, and then buildings appeared, right? Through construction. I want you to picture yourself going through life. Okay, you're walking over this dirt, and as you are going through this journey, this storm approaches. Clouds slowly start to come in. The wind slowly starts to get stronger. The rain starts to pour down, and this rain and this wind, the wind is pushing you back. It's as you are trying to get closer to whatever it is you were going through, as you were trying to go from here to there, it's getting harder for you to move forward. And it is in that moment that you continue to focus on one step at a time. One step. Don't think about the entire journey. Don't think about the distance from here to there. Think about one step at a time. Just one step. And continue to persevere through this wind. And as you start to get closer from here to there to your breakthrough, what's going to happen? This rain is going to start pouring harder and harder, having the weight of the water is going to start to hold you down. So as you are going from here to there, what happens? You're facing this wind, is trying to hold you back. All you're focusing on is just one step at a time. And then as you are getting closer from here to there, what happens? This rain starts to pour down harder and harder, and now it's starting to hold you down. And in this moment, this is your breaking point, where you have one of two things. You are either going to break, life is finally going to show you that you can't get through what it is you are going through, or you're going to hold on to that faith where you are going to say, despite this wind that is going against me, despite this water that is pouring on me, I'm not going to quit. When you start, excuse me, my hand was getting tired. But as you start to get closer and you start to get closer to your breakthrough, it can be very discouraging and very doubting that you are going to overcome what it is you are going through. And I promise you, I'm not going to sugarcoat this video, but as you try to overcome whatever it is you are going through, whether it's a health battle, whether you are fighting something physically, maybe you were undergoing a health crisis that you didn't anticipate. Whatever it is you are going through, you are going to experience. When you make the decision not to quit, I'm not going to quit no matter what. When you get approached, or you have to face some form of strong adversity that makes you doubt and fear that maybe you can't overcome, I want you to know that in that moment, you have one of two options. One, you can say to yourself, I'm not going to get through it. Or 2, you can say to yourself, I will get through it. And that moment will determine whether or not how much you really want to go from here to there. It's not easy. Again, I'm not going to sugarcoat this video. As you start to, making the decision to go from here to there is the beginning. That's the easiest part. It's trying to go from here to there. It's trying to get through whatever it is that you are going through is the hard part. It's difficult because as you start to get closer, the wind slowly starts to get stronger. And as the wind slowly starts to get stronger, the storm starts to even become more fierce. And when the storm starts to become more fierce, what happens? Now you're dealing with not just wind, you're dealing with rain. And then after rain, it's not over with rain. It's not all about dealing with the wind that's fighting against you. It's not all about just dealing with the weight of the water that's trying to hold you down. Now you have to deal with the mud. Because as you are trying to go from here to there, you might make some mistakes.